Hi again, my name is Eric Gaunziza from EJP Network Consulting. Today I'm going to talk about Cisco ASA password recovery. Cisco ASA is a stateful firewall with encrypted password. Imagine if you have this kind of device at home and you forgot a password and you want to make a change. Or if you are a network engineer and you have this kind of device in your data center and you forgot the password but you want to make change. I'm going to show you some steps you can follow to make that change to recover the password. For example, here I have a Cisco ASA 5520 and I have my laptop which is physically connected to this firewall via a console port. To do this, I will go at the back and unplug the power cable, wait for a few seconds and plug it back. Once this device will be starting to boot, I will go in the laptop and hit the escape key to interrupt the boot process, so I can change the configuration register number and avoid that the device will restart again with the running config. In that moment, I will be able to go ahead and make my changes. My device is about to reboot. The goal of this video is to show you guys how I can recover the username and password of this firewall and be able to change also the host name of this device. Before it was called Eric -lab, so I can call something else. Now the device is booting now. It's going to take a few seconds and then I'm going to push the device to boot into the mode. Now the device is low mode. I'm going to make this screen bigger so you can see whatever commands I will be typing. So to start the process of password recovery, I will start by typing config so I can get the configuration register number. This number holds the current configuration. I'm going to copy and paste into a notepad so I can use it after. Let me copy into notepad. Come back. And the system is asking me if I want to change this configuration. Yes, I do. And the rest of the information I will keep them as a default is N. This one is default as well. This one is default. However, for disable system configuration is not default. I want to do it. Yes. And the rest are default. As you can see here, the configuration register number changed. Right now we have a number ending by 40. So now the prompt to change. Now I'm going to force the device to boot with the new configuration register. I tap boot. The system is loading the current version of iOS into my ASA firewall, into the disk 0. And at this moment, the system is booting the platform, which is ASA 5520 in my case. So now my firewall is booting and it's going to take a few seconds. Once it came up, it will give me the default prompt. And from that prompt, I will be able to make the changes I want to make, like username, password. If I want to change also the host name, I can make change as well. It's going to take a few seconds. So now I have the new prompt, which is a Cisco ASA. I go in the enable mode, which is a privilege mode. Hit enter, and because the device load without the configuration, the password is blank, so I just hit enter. And now it's time to load the startup configuration in the device. So I copy startup config space running config, and then wait until it finishes this process. So now I'm back into my device. So now it's time to go in the the global configuration and then make the change of my username and password. So to do that, I type conft. So password, I make it Cisco, and I have to create the enable password. Enable password Cisco, and I create my username Cisco, password Cisco. Okay, you remember before I collected the configuration register number? Now it's time to put it back so the device can get back the running config. So I'm going to check where I copy that number. Okay, come back, and to do that, I type the command which is a config register, and then I paste the number. Hit enter. So now it's time to save my configuration. Copy running conf. Sorry, copy run config, and then startup. Okay, so now the device is saving the running configuration into the startup config. So I can now, if I want to change the host name of this device, I go host name, I can call it Cisco Lab. At the same time, you see as soon I hit enter, the host name changes to Cisco Lab. Before it was Eric Lab, now is Cisco Lab. And then I can save this small configuration I made. Okay, now the device is saving my configuration. I can get out from the global configuration, and I can also check, make sure that all the configuration are into this device. I can type show run object group. As you can see, I have all the configuration I had before. I can do whatever I want. Now I have full access to this device. This is the end of my demo. I advise you to subscribe so you can receive all the notification for my future videos. Thank you and bye.